And I want to talk about Avatar: The Way of Water, which I watched and I really enjoyed. I mean, in this iteration, the second one, they've moved to a bunch of islands, to a more seafaring bunch of the Natari, I think it is.
Outcast. That's all they see.
Of course, my Jake has to protect his family, and there's some conflict with the tribes, and that all needs to be realigned. Some people bemoan these, you know, but at the same time, it's caused a kind of fanaticism around the world. And I can understand the kind of fanaticism of it. I mean, we're in such a technologically drenched society. The thirst for nature, and Avatar is nature. It's like, nature's greatest hits.
But I feel
You're not just living in nature, you're living in the greatest nature ever because it's not our own. But one of the things that really, really elevated this film for me was there's a lot of extras on Disney Plus where I got to see James Cameron making this and the engineering and production that went into building the factories and warehouses and swimming pools and the machines that went into allowing the actors to swim and the work they put in to allow the actors to swim and be captured photographically. So when I put the film on and I watched the Nathari swimming underwater, I knew I was watching a person. And that kind of made it tranquil. And, it's kind of like a screensaver, something gentle and hypnotic, to calm you down. And, that's what he's going for, like he's bringing you into the environment and nature and he's, giving you the images highlighted, augmented by CGI. And the most tranquil thing you can do in nature is swim in the sea. And, that all kind of won me over. And it becomes kind of a visual delight. And, we live in a culture now people don't drink as much. Hill walking is cool. Walks to the park, green spaces are protected. And that's why the whole world is kind of fed into it. I do find it difficult to understand how somebody could hate them. Because some critics haven't liked it at all. Mark Kermode wasn't a big fan. I mean, the plotting is simple, but the characters are very earthbound. I mean, they're just a regular family in a traditional role. Jake is the man. His wife is opinionated. She's involved in the relationship. She expects him to take on more of the masculine roles. The kids are kind of becoming disobedient, thirsting for independence.
They hear her heartbeat. She's so
close. These are the themes of every bloody family. And they're worthwhile dealing with, and it's respectable to be comforted by them. I suppose as a film critic you're kind of saturated with these things, but I think it should be appreciated. I mean, if the emotions of the film don't wash over you or you don't connect to them, I think it should be respected that they're going to work for someone else. And they spent 450 million quid on it. I was trying to quantify that. How big of a housing production is that? It's like 50,000 houses or something. It's massive if you think about the endeavour it takes. I mean, if you've seen it already or you plan to watch it, it might be worth watching that little documentary on Disney because it is really, really impressive to see them put it together. And I forget the actress's name, Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana seems like a sensitive woman. I've seen some interviews with her, and she, feels judged that it's not, traditional acting, and she absolutely throws herself into it, more so because of that. And you can feel her passion. I did have a wonder, and I don't think it would have bothered me. I did at first wonder that it would have distracted me if Matt Damon had played Jake Sully. But I wonder would have carried the story more, would have made it more easy to connect to him. But I don't know. Sigourney Weaver has described it as kind of like black box theatre. What black box theatre is just four people on a stage acting out a drama, which is old as the hills. That's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what they do on an Avatar set. Black box theatre. Actors have a script, they act it out, only they have gadgets on their head.
The way of water connects all things.
So drama can be carried out and communicated to an audience in all sorts of ways. He's just really augmented black box theatre. So kudos to them. I watched the third one, I liked it. I'll talk about that again. I hope he figures out a way to make the fourth and fifth one. You could say, he did say in an interview he's going to have to find out to make them cheaper, which he will.
Before your birth and after your death. This is our home!
Because AI has just arrived, and maybe he'll focus on story more. I mean, they've had 3 episodes of the military general trying to kill Jake Sully and protecting his family, so he might have to enrich in it in some way, and it's the big finish. Or I don't know, flying tigers or something might show up, but
I need you with me. And I need you to be strong.
really enjoyable in its own kind of weird, tranquil, screensaver kind of way. I suppose the ideal thing to say is have a joint before you watch it. Anyway, like and subscribe, leave comments, recommend films.